Howdy again, folks. This is Dave here.
And Matt.
We're doing part 2 of playing through Metal Slug X. You know, it's only 1/3 as hot as Metal Slug Triple X, but whatever. That's for the After Dark portion of our game.
Yeah. In spirit of the joke that was made at the end of episode 1.
Obviously, we're here killing mummies, as everybody can see, and getting killed by moths, because that's a thing.
You know, honestly, I feel like everything related to Egypt has kind of been tainted because of Yu-Gi-Oh!, but, like, in a good way. Because if you think about it, everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just, like, all, like, Egyptian myth-based.
I think that's very subjective if it's a good way or not there, Matt.
This is fair. This is...
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That was a rough one.
Yeah. By the way, folks, if you can't tell, we're not very good at this game. Well, correction, I'm not very good at this game. I won't speak for Matt. I don't think we can get done.
I haven't quite proven if I'm any good or not. That was close.
That was a thing, yeah.
Oof. Got it. Oh, no.
Back down there.
Okay, it's kind of nice that they provide the arrows to help out.
Yeah, trying to duck under that initial one.
Yeah, can't win them
all. Let's make that jump correctly.
Oh, there's a chest.
Turn into my pile of rags again.
See, the more I look at the pile of rags, it kind of looks like a dog.
Oh, damn it.
That's just kind of like scrunched up. A big floofy dog.
I could see that. Duck.
There we go.
Oh.
Whoa! No!
You know, you kill all the mummies, but then that gets you.
Yep.
Shit. I was hoping I'd just be able to rush ahead. Oh, this is a grenade rolling launching mummy there, apparently.
That's
expect lots of deaths, folks. Because we're gonna die.
We're definitely not doing super great. Oof.
And I'm sure that there's like some competitive Metal Slug. I will say Metal Gear a bunch, folks. Players out there who are like, oh, these guys suck. Because we do.
So it sounds like the name of this episode is going to be Metal Gear X.
Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah. Metal Gear X. Wait, what is that? I have not seen that before. He suddenly has a punching glove. Huh?
That's kind of fun.
I don't remember that in the original game. That was a ball that just hit me. Indiana Jones ain't got shit on me, so I'll actually die to it. Stupid goddamn moth things. What are they, poisonous? Is that why they get killed?
That might be. I wonder if they're supposed to be locusts.
Oh, maybe. Beetles, scarabs.
Yeah, that might be. That oof.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. No!
God damn it.
I have faith in you, Dave.
That makes one of us. To give a bit of background on stuff, my name's David. I have been playing games for a while, most of my life, you know, all that jazz. And I brought in my buddy Matt to join me on YouTube because I thought it would be funny to play games with him on YouTube, especially because, nothing against Matt, I seem to get more eclectic games than he does, including games like this that he only do by name.
Yeah.
And that sounded more mean than I meant. I'm not bragging on
Honestly,
that, I promise.
If anything, I kind of just play normie games.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I kind of just play a bunch of normie games.
Yeah, it'll be the real fun, folks, when I get him to play. We're going to be playing a game called Inside later, and for those who know Inside, oh, it's a thing.
And then I'll just do a quick introduction of myself. I'm Matt. Also been playing games for a significant amount of my life. I think at first game I played, I was probably like 4 or 5, which was probably like Crash Bandicoot. And then a lot of games I play these days are mostly Pokemon.
Normie games, you put it.
yeah, normie games as I put it. Pokemon, been playing actually Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Just kind of been really just in a kick for, first-person shooter lately. Love playing Skyrim. I'm honestly up among my absolute top favorite games
Sorry,
ever.
not to interrupt. I just realized that one of the elixir things, if you get it when you're a zombie, it turns back into a human.
That's actually pretty rad.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Shotgun. I turned one of these things into a pig.
Yeah, honestly, definitely enjoy me some gaming. So.
Even when I force him here. I mean, even when I invite him here.
Don't let him fool you.
About to say, we'll have the ASMR channel for that.
Oh, right.
Oh, boy.
I feel like if we're doing ASMR, I'm definitely not the person. Okay, I don't know if I've told you this story, Dave. So, I'm not gonna disclose who I work for, but I'll tell you about what happened at my work. So I go, and unfortunately, I get to just take a lot of phone calls. And I take a phone call from a customer, and it was this nice lady, and I go and I help her with what, I needed to help her with. And she goes, and at the end of the call, she's like, "Oh, you have a really nice voice." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, what are you talking about?
It could have been very innocent. You don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, but it sounded like she was probably gonna try and make some of the crazy eyes at me.
I mean, it's not like she went, "You have a nice voice, bang me with it," or anything like that. I mean, if she had done that, then yes, I would totally understand your trepidation there.
Well, and I mean, the other thing too is, this lady was in the opposite side of the country, so I think trying to make it happen would have been really difficult.
I mean, then for her at that point, there's like no strings attached. That's all that means.
Yeah, I mean, which is fair. But then there was another one.
Oh no, that's it, folks. We're starting a map photosex line.
99 cents a minute.
Aw, man, make it $1.25 at least. Don't sell yourself short.
We'll see, but if I keep it cheap, it incentivizes them to listen to me more. And then I had another call like that, but it was I think it was an older gentleman. He's like, "You have a really nice voice." I was like, why does everybody tell me I have a nice voice? I really don't. So I don't know if it's just the headset I have to use for work is just so dog shit.
Give us a sample of your work voice right now, because everybody has a different work voice.
See, but I also want to provide, keep the integrity. Well, I guess not integrity. There is no integrity. At least just. Well, I guess I do handle insurance, so if I'm like telling you, it's like. So, enclosed in the email is going to be a list of this document called the Settlement Breakdown, which is going to go over all of the figures that we've had a chance to review over the course of this phone call. It'll also include a checklist to go through all of the documents you will need to complete and or send back to us. And then it'll also include a shipping label so you can send back any required documentation. And then once we receive all your documents, we will then be able to issue you your payment.
I mean, it's because you enunciate, and that's actually a lot to enunciate, so that's probably part of it.
That might be part of it. Or unless it's just I happen to be just half awake enough that I was just like, yeah, so payment? So I don't know if I was just, I was actually kind of relaxed. I don't know.
I don't think I'd be saying, "Oh, you have a nice voice," and you went, "Ugh, payment, ugh. I'm Matt.
Payment.
Give me money."
Give me money. I mean, some people might be into it though. Give me money.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm sure that's a fetish out there.
It's probably a thing.
Man, this thing's a bitch to take
This
off.
thing, you were just having a random time. Oh, I didn't realize if I actually look at the entire screen, as I see that there's a bullet limit on your big fancy gun.
Yeah.
That's kind of
neat.
neat.
And the big fancy stuff's all temporary. Only thing it's not is the pistol. Oh,
No.
God damn it, no.
Brother, I have faith in you.
This is like, okay, have you ever seen the movie Tremors?
I don't know that I have, actually.
Do you know what it's about, though?
I'm just based off the name, probably something related to earthquakes.
Giant worms coming out of the ground.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. But it's like, this is like Tremors after they decided that, oh, we're just gonna jump the shark a little bit, and we're like metallic Tremors, and all that stuff. Tremors X. Da-da-da.
The
Cut the
campy
episode and beat this thing. Son of a bitch, it's taking so damn long.
the campy portion
Yeah.
of the series.
Yeah, definitely campy.
Yeah, but
we will also definitely turn on the AC after this one because I'm starting to get toasty.
yeah, if we want to talk camp, let's talk about Sharknado.
I mean, that's definitely camp.
It's some camp. I will say one of the surprises is when they printed Shark Typhoon in Magic the Gathering.
I'm all like, printed what? But yes,
the Sharknado card.
For those who don't know, both Matt and I play Magic. It's how we met. Many moons ago.
Yep.
We were longingly staring at each other across the play map.
Longingly staring at each other's commanders.
Yep. Looking into each other's eyes.
That's right.
Slowly, and then going, I tapped that.
Okay, so that actually, I forgot to send that. So Dave and I are our play group is one of the guys that works at our LGS and actually the owner of the LGS. And LGS is local game store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure to backtrack to that. So I was looking on Etsy because I was actually needing to get some proxies for some cards.
Is this about the tokens?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, it's not the tokens. It's something I actually found last night. And so I'm looking to find these proxies for cards because they're more
For those who don't know, a proxy is a substitute for the card in Magic.
Thank you. So I go and I'm looking and I'm trying to find these proxies to kind of as placeholders until I get duplicates of these expensive cards. And there's a shirt that I found and it's a baby onesie and it said my dad and then as the tap symbol with the apostrophe D, my mom, and that's how I'm here. Dude, I started laughing so hard.
Oh, finally, this freaking thing.
Ew, we got there.
All right, folks, we will see you in the next episode of the Matt and Dave Gaming Show. Oh, boy, God, that was annoying as hell.
That was rough.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Later.